Hi friends, let's do a little grocery unboxing. Adam's making coffee, so just ignore the sound of the Keurig. I'm going to link my links. Say hey when you're hopping on. Okay, so we have been doing keto now for a month. We're on day 32. I apparently made up in my head that we had been doing this longer. I thought we were on day like 36, 37. Neither here nor there, it feels like that long. Either way, 32 days is a long time, but he went to the grocery store. We have kids' food, and then we have foods that we have been eating, and so I thought it might be helpful to show you. I love a good grocery haul, so let's get to it. Things that are, this is for, we're doing low carb, moderate fat, not really high fat, so probably not even high enough fat to call it keto. It's more low carb. And then we're doing a good amount of protein. So, hi. Okay, we're gonna play a game today. We did this yesterday and it was really fun. And so I thought we could do it today. After getting groceries, I was like, sheesh, groceries are just so expensive. We talked about like vision boards and different things this week. Your eggs are so loud. We talked about different things this week that, you know, on my very first vision board, it was like I wanted to be able to buy like fruit and stay around the outside corners of the store and those things. So today we wanted to give somebody like a $100 like Venmo to help with groceries this week. So if you say shopping, I'll say spree at some point in this live, like shopping spree, and the last person to have commented shopping will be the winner. So you say shopping, and at some point in the next little bit, at some point in our live, we will pick, I'll say shopping spree, and that whoever the last person to comment shopping wins $100. So, and I'll Venmo it to you. Okay, let's do it. First things first, do you want me to, I should probably put these up while we're going because that makes sense. What?
What?
You want me to just lay it out?
Yeah.
Why?
Just lay it out. Just get out of the box.
I'm just gonna put it up while we do this. Is that okay? Also, do you ever feel like you hate unloading? You're like, oh, unloading groceries. Like, but if you do it with a friend or you're like FaceTiming a friend, it's not like as boring. So, pitted green olives, but be careful if you're doing pitted green olives because sometimes they leave in a pit. So I'm just gonna put these up as we go. And I'll show you what low carb options we have. Let me know if you like videos like this. Ooh, Susan just said shopping. Teresa said shopping. Isn't this fun? So you say shopping, and at some point in the next little bit of our life, so if you sprinkle in a shopping throughout the live, there's a good chance you'll be the winner. Okay, so pre-made chicken salad. Adam literally just made a chicken salad wrap with the little bit we had left over. So a chicken salad, this is a old half-used avocado, I'll take that out. Pre-made chicken salad helps us really when you're like, I need something to eat, you can just eat a spoonful or whatever. This is just hamburger patties and chicken from a local meat store. What has everybody been doing today? I have some exciting news. I have felt like in a weird spot for a while now, just feeling like not knowing what direction to go in my business, like what things I love, what should I share, how do I, like maybe that I'm self-sabotaging some. Anyways, I have a friend who she is a business coach. And I had a call with her today about, like, do you think I would be a good fit for you, like, to take on as a client? I'm really looking to, like, be the best version of myself, like, use my platform for good, like, grow, support our family, like, all these things. So I started with a business coach today. So I had a call earlier. And really, I'm just hoping to unlock, like, maybe there are things that I'm doing that are self-sabotaging. So I'm gonna go through this next 90 days, having someone help coach me once a week, just to put like things into perspective for what goals are and like it's been a long time since I even said out loud, like, what is it you want? Like, what do you, even today, I was like emotional about it, being like, I don't even know. Like, I need some help with some direction. So, anyways, I'm gonna start that, and I asked her if it was okay if I shared some of my journey. Her name is Katie. I will share her podcast and her page on my stories later. And Katie Richardson, and she has an amazing podcast, but she's like a business coach, and her podcasts are just great on life things. Okay, why he got these? Hi, Adam. Our kids love Dr. Pepper. It is hard to find Dr. Pepper here, but now we have Dr. Pepper in the house. Anyways, they will drink it before too long, and I will not. But this is not keto. This is because it's a treat for our children. Okay, you say shopping. If I say spree, at that right time, the last person that said shopping will be our winner. Okay, this is more kid snacks. Nobody judge us. You can if you want. Okay, so cannot do potato. There's going to be several things you're going to see in here that are like, it's our family's groceries. So some are going to be for us, some are going to be for our family as a whole, and we'll just have to work through it. Okay. I don't drink a lot of these, but if I'm wanting like a soda, I do like Coke Zero, and I don't think they're great for you. I really don't drink soda a lot at all. I love drinking Collagen, TrimFit, but this was nice of him to get. And he got some sugar-free Cocoa Ricos, just because sometimes you just are like, oh, I would love that, and I don't want to drink like an actual soda. So I'll also get like a Coke Zero sometimes when we're out at a restaurant. I'd say I have a couple a week. These, if you are in Puerto Rico, Cocoa Rico makes a 0 sugar. This is just like nice if you're out by the pool. They are non-alcoholic, they're sugar-free. I'm a drinky girl. Like, I love drinks, I love mixing drink. I just always have like a Stanley going, or water going. We were out of water bottles, so got some of those. Potatoes for our children. Do you like grocery hauls? These are the things that I'm talking about, where you're like, this feels so silly to just go do a grocery haul. But I have a meal that I have been making that is out of this world, and I've been making it on repeat since we've started keto. And he got the ingredients for me today, so that's what I'm going to show you at the end of this. So this might be like a little bit of a long haul. All right. Have you ever done anything like that where it's like personal development, reading books about personal development, like goal setting? I know we've talked about it on here, like vision planning, praying for God, like what His will is. But I think God says He knows the desires of our heart, and I think sometimes we forget the desires of our heart. And He says, like, if you seek Him, you'll find Him. And that I believe that when you plant good seeds, you reap a harvest, and when all these little things. And I think knowing what you want and what your goals are, it's not that God is a magic genie, but I think He can take, like, here are your aspirations, and then you know where you're headed and what you want to do. And I think He can use that. So, here we go. This is regular buns for my kids for the burger. This is pan keto, 1 net carb for us. So a little bit of pan keto. It's not great, but compared to not having bread at all, it's pretty good. Have you ever done some sort of like, the Bible talks about that there's power in life and death in your tongue, and I think that we can either make our house or we can tear it down. Have you ever done anything like that where you're like, oh, I completely saw this happen in my life? I feel like a lot of my life, I have seen just so many miracles. So, and I don't know. Here's where I'm feeling weird. I got a message from someone last night who sent me something. I don't think she was meaning to be mean, but she was like, you're not some little God, and you can just tell God what to do. And sometimes your life just sucks. And I used to love following you, but I'm turning you off because that I am speaking about new age and new this, and I'm a false prophet, and like all these things. And I just wrote her back that like, I think this is why people struggle to share their faith online. And I'm just doing my best. And I literally am just sharing what I feel like God has done in my life. And through hard seasons, I started doing this before financial miracles for sure. But even throughout this, I have gone through hard things. My grandfather's passed away. My grandmother's passed away. It's not that my children have been hospitalized. Like, we have gone through hard things too. But I do love to talk about like, gosh, when you just see God did a miracle. And I didn't agree, but I'm not going to defend myself and necessarily, but then it makes it to where you're hesitant to even share. And I'm like, I really think that like, so I don't want to worry about saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing. But anyways, while we're talking about groceries and miracles, there was a night where I had dropped my kids off with their dad. I was going through a divorce. I wasn't divorced yet. We had no money. The food bank wasn't open because of the holiday. I knew I was going to be picking them back up. It was around Thanksgiving. And I knew I was going to be picking them up. And so I was sitting in my car crying. And I was just like, God, I do not know how I'm going to feed our family. I need a miracle. I need you to show me everything is going to be okay. Like, I trust you. I believe you can like literally bring anything my way. Like, but I just need you to like provide a miracle. I sat in my car and I just cried, like feeling completely helpless. And like everything was out of my control. So finally I'm like, I just need to go in. It's pouring down rain. And I go in. The house I was staying at the time, it was next door to a halfway house in the hood, and it's not a good area. So you would open your porch, which was locked, and then you would go in and you'd like unlock several locks to a door, and that's how you get in the house. So I open the porch, get in, and there is a giant turkey, frozen turkey, on my porch, and I just like sat there just like crying. I'd never even made a turkey before. But our neighbors who lived at the halfway house, they got an extra turkey that year that they weren't going to be able to use. So they brought it over and had put it on my porch. But it was just such a good reminder that like God sees every tear you cry, the desires of your heart, the things you pray for. He can literally bring you a frozen turkey when you don't know how you're going to feed your family. He can take care of things that, and it might not, I had never had that on my radar, that this would be, but more than that, it was symbolic that like, I see you and what you need, and I can bring it to you in ways, like it wasn't on my own. There was nothing in myself that brought that, right? It was all God. And so I think about that story a lot because that was a terrifying rock bottom place in my life. And then you have days where like today, I'm so grateful to have bought groceries today. And today, you know, like been able to shop things that we needed. And so anyways, let's do shopping spree. Whoever the last one was, we're sending you some grocery money, and hopefully it's somebody who needed it today. Joanne Marlowe, you're the last comment I just saw. I'm gonna take a screenshot. And Joanne Wood Marlowe, you are the winner, and I will Venmo you $100 to help with your groceries this week. But I got that message last night, and I was like, it literally makes me want to not share things, but I also feel like she was coming at a thing of being like, you're being a false prophet, and like, you shouldn't be preaching on, and I'm not preaching, I'm just literally sharing. So I do not think maybe everything I will ever say will be perfect. I do try to use wisdom and discernment and things, but I think that there is like some sort of like grace to, and I never want to be giving anyone advice that doesn't line up with scripture or doesn't line up with things, but just like a reminder to be easy to the other people who are like on the screen trying to like, I try daily to be like, how could I be encouraging today? How could I help motivate someone today? How could I help lift them up? Or what if they're going through something, or share a recipe, or share an idea, or whatever. And so anyways, that is just what I was thinking about today, and I don't want to, I don't know. I just don't want to lead anybody the wrong direction. Got a lot of bread. Our family's a lot of sandwiches. I'm going to keep this keto pan out and keep that out. Congratulations, we'll send you some grocery money. So, 0 sugar, coffee creamer, Hugo Manzana apple juice for the baby. Okay. I didn't block her because I felt like she was coming maybe from a good place. And I feel like, and she said she'd watched me for years, and I don't feel like she was being mean, but it made me feel like some of it, I would never send someone a message and be like, maybe they were, if you go and reread it, actually, if I did, it's probably not time, to be like, you think, you're not a little God. And I'm like, I know that very clearly, and I don't think God is a genie. I just never want someone to think that when I talked that week about a vision board or things that, like, I think of it more spiritually of like, God, here are all of like, you own every cattle on 1,000 hill. And if I am saying, okay, like, I'm the one putting the limit on what you can get. God said he can do anything, And so I really believe he can do anything. And if I don't even know what I want, how will I know what to even ask for, And it does change in phases, and, But anyways, let's go back to unboxing groceries. Apple juice. I'm not a huge fan of this, but Mada likes apple juice. Okay. Also have 3 bottles of coconut water in here, but coconut water is a little high in carbs for me. So. Julie, I agree with that. I think God calls us to share a testimony. Never know like who it may touch, what people are going through. I have felt very firmly throughout, and it's like brave to put yourself out there for your life story, for whatever your DMs are going to look like. Like it is not just like the easiest thing. And so, I would never want someone to think my heart is like, I genuinely want people to have like a closer relationship, that if you feel hopeless, you can have a closer relationship with God, and he can help you where you are. Okay. Earlier, Adam asked me, what do you want me to get you from the store? And I was like, cinnamon rolls, ice cream, cream cheese Danish. Like, I gave him all these things that I wanted. And he was like, what do you really want? And I was like, I guess ricotta cheese, low carb bread, tomatoes. And that's gonna be what we're making today, is this little dish. And it is so good. Yes, I agree that with God, all things are possible. Seriously. Okay. Thanks for unloading groceries with me, you guys. And sharing this video. He got mangoes. Oh my goodness. But so do our kids. There's actually a lot of trees right now in our area that have mangoes on them, and they are so delicious. But these are just from the grocery store. Also, our neighbor gave us some of these. They're like the teeniest, tiniest bananas off of their tree. Isn't that cute? And they taste like apples. So weird. Okay. Tomato. Tomate. A little bit of milk. Do you like grocery hauls? I love seeing what people got in their groceries. There's like something like intriguingly nosy about it. Like, I want to see what you got. Organic whole milk. This is mostly to put a little bit in coffee sometimes, and cereal for the children. keto things that we eat a lot of around here. Chicken salad, burgers, chicken breast, Brussels sprouts. Oh, the Brussels sprouts. Cabbage, so good. Oh, I thought that was a giant tomato. It's a giant pepper. Peppers. Hello, Adam Swan. What's your favorite food on keto?
Chicken salad wraps.
How many of those do you think you can eat?
14.
14. I bet you eat at least that. How many chicken? What's the most chicken salad wraps you think you've ever eaten in a day?
In a day? 3. 3 or 4. So that's a full day of just only chicken salad wraps.
Our kids really love these, and they're so good. They're the little mini peppers, and I love them with like cream cheese and everything but the bagel seasoning on them.
I bet I've eaten 10 turkey sandwiches in a day before.
All right, did you get arugula? Or do we still have some?
What?
Arugula.
I didn't get your arugula. I did. I went around your boundaries, and then I went into the heart of the beast in the middle of the store to get some stuff for the girls.
I know, I saw. Oh, popsicles. Can you put the frozen stuff up for me? Thanks. Okay, so it's hard to see comments, and
Little pretzels.
oh, she'll like those. I bet they're melted. I should have put those up sooner. Sorry. Avocados. Don't you wish you could do this, where you could go like, and it's just like, bloop, done. Like I did the thing. How do you like your chicken salad wraps and your turkey sandwiches?
Chicken salad wraps. Right now I'm on honey cranberry. When I was in college, they had a gas station that was right next to our house. It was walking distance. And I would walk down there and get chicken salad from the gas station. They like made it there. So good. And then I went and I got off chicken salad for 10 years. And then when we moved over by that Food City, I made friends with all them. And got chicken salad from there. And now I'm doing Hacienda's honey cranberry chicken salad.
It's good though.
It is delicious.
It's really good, and it's pre-made.
I used to think it was like a picnic thing or something that like old ladies in the South made or something.
Shoot.
But then when
My grandma used to make the best chicken salad with like nuts and celery and onions and pineapple. So good. These are for the kids. This is for Adam. He also eats. How many peanut butter and jelly wraps do you think you eat a week?
not many. Just every now and then I eat something that's a little different than chicken salad. I mean, if you drop me off in a survival situation with just chicken salad and sugar-free jelly and peanut butter and 400 wraps, I could make it as long as I needed to.
Okay, this, if you're on low carb, is the most delicious thing. This is what we're gonna cook with today. It is ricotta con latte. It is a smooth and creamy ricotta cheese, and I think it has 0 carbs. It might have 2.
Sugar-free syrup.
2 for 1/4 of a cup. Oh, sugar-free syrup? Look at you, you're getting wild.
I know.
Okay, this I do like, if I don't drink coffee every day anymore, but if I do drink it, this has less than a carb, and I put a little bit of this on top, and it just makes me happy. Whipped cream cheese to put on the peppers. You can have a higher amount of fat when you're doing keto because we're doing literally hardly any carbs, no fruit, no all of the carby things. So, I love cucumbers. Ooh, cucumbers, strawberries, feta cheese, no dressing. Yum. Yeah, he's funny to talk about his thing, but he loves food. He loves all kinds of
I
food.
do love food, but like when I'm...
But he's trying to eat the exact same thing every day for a year.
I don't have to, but I don't mind doing it.
I'm like, boring. Like, I've already had that this week. I don't want that. But if I had to, I would. But, okay. If you are a customer of Beautiful You, they extended their $15 gift card to all customers until it ends tomorrow now instead of today. So it's extended. This is a bunch of Kraft macaroni and cheese, which I would not put on the healthiest list.
It's easy though. The girls love it.
Girls love it, and it's easy.
I have to get my hair cut.
What? You want to show what's going on?
No, today I was in the grocery store and I walked up to the car, and I don't know if I can recreate it, but I didn't know it. My hair was like this.
You have to show it if you can close it. Show them what's going on.
They can see it. My hair was like this.
Here, okay. So he has a part. Here, you can show him. Okay, so he has like his hair is kind of slid over, but when his hairdresser cut his hair last, he like, I don't know what he did, but he forgot that whole section.
So when I put a hat on, I had a hat on today, and I didn't notice. I was walking around the grocery store and I went to the car and saw a reflection, and it was like my hair was sticking out.
What are you doing? Toll House cookies.
They've been complaining about.
The kids are complaining we have no sugar in the house, so. Cinnamon rolls.
Like you were talking about this morning, are you going to continue doing this diet? And you named off all these foods.
Oh. Well, this is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Great. It's okay. I'll resist. I'm trying to stay on this until we go on vacation. Comments go really fast, and if I'm moving around, I can't see them all, so I'm really sorry, friends. If you have something that you really need an answer to, too, I go through the comments after the live is over and try and respond to most of them. As many as I can. Cheese sticks and cheese. But you can always message me as well. Okay. Some sausage. These have 4 carbs for 3.
I don't know much about sausage.
It's because it's maple honey, so just be careful of not getting you know,
Sounded
like
good.
10 of them. You must have been hungry. Were you hungry when you
I
went?
wasn't hungry.
Is everything
When I was in there, I was like, I don't want to go back for a while.
Success. So we actually really needed groceries the last couple days. We were like, last night we ate tuna from our hurricane survival stash. That's what we had for dinner. We have some hurricane supplies. We had eaten most of all the food in the house, and the kids had Wendy's. We were doing low carbs, so we didn't buy Wendy's for ourselves. So we're like, there's like nothing we can eat. The only thing we could find that we could eat was tuna, and it was like in our hurricane supplies. So that's what we ate last night. But he was like, I have to go today. Like, one of us has to get groceries. Bananas, some oranges.
I was going to stay out.
Why?
You don't need to refrigerate oranges?
Really?
Oh.
I like them cold.
Well,
I'm
that's
not eating them,
different.
but
You don't have to refrigerate. If you're running out of room, you can't shove 15 oranges in them.
I think I'm fine.
People don't see them there.
I'll put it there.
You have to display fruit.
Our fruit bowl is overflowing because it's filled with multiple things. Once I clean it out, if you'd rather have oranges in your, I don't know why it matters. You don't.
It doesn't matter.
Like, since when are you particular where the fruit lives?
I guess because the fruit here goes bad so fast, I just want people to see it and eat it.
Yeah. I was thinking it goes by so fast, I wanted to keep it cold. Almost done. So grateful. Okay, Erica says they refrigerate their oranges too. So who else? Anybody refrigerate their oranges? I feel like that's a yes. I do.
I'm wrong about a lot of stuff.
No, but Adam wants to make a really strong statement of an orange display.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's a Big Mac salad?
Sounds good.
That sounds delicious.
Thousand Island lettuce, burgers.
Okay, this is stuff for kids. More sugary snacks. Little mini pancakes. that have chocolate chips. These are great because we do not give them syrup with them, and we give a little bit of whipped cream. I vote to refrigerate the oranges.
There's no shame. We're not on some sort of hippie survival farm. Like, I'm feeding whatever I eat, I'm feeding.
I know you are. I'm just giving you a hard time. Oh, these are individually packaged. Okay, these are for the freezer. The baby. Alright. Cereal. We're getting close to getting to cook. So close. Alright. I feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm like, just throw this in the closet. It's just Capri Sun. Make sure there's nothing cool. You know when you get to the end, you're like,
Yeah, it's like good somewhere.
okay. Hide these.
Save
for
those bags.
myself. Save
But
bags.
yeah, those bags are 10 cents a piece.
They are 10 cents. Okay. Okay, let's do this. So, this is really yummy. And just, oh, basil, that's what I'm missing. Should I do it out to our flower pot and
Do
put,
you have some?
yeah, have some. Or you can entertain
Do
them.
iguanas didn't eat it?
No. I have some in each side. Do you know which one's basil?
Sure.
If you rub the leaf and smell your finger,
Is it on the chairs?
it's in the white pots, but there's like 6 different things in each pot.
Oh, basil is.
He knows what it is. That's what I need is basil. Okay, so what we're gonna do is a really simple but delicious dish. And we've been here a good bit. So I'm gonna move you guys over this way so I can read comments and hang out at the same time. Sorry, my kitchen's got stuff everywhere. I just thought it'd be fun to do an unboxing and a food. Okay, if you're new to following me, my name is Courtney Swan. I love sharing like videos about all kinds of things, but food is fun. I've been trying to recently do like a low carb. Did you find some?
Basil's huge.
That isn't basil.
What?
That is not basil.
Yeah, it is.
No. Cannot need a tropical leaf. All right, you got the real basil too. Are you gonna? It smells so good. I can smell it from here. Love fresh basil. Okay, so if you're new to follow me, I love sharing like hair, makeup, food stuff, just all the things. But today we're gonna make a sandwich. And this is a low carb sandwich that is absolutely out of this world. And even if you're not doing low carb, you probably will like it, possibly. If you like tomatoes and basil and our cabbage, it's really yummy. So, all right, I'm gonna heat up our pan. Still have some like, oh, my oven, it's really hard to twist. So, my hands are wet. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to move you closer. I can't see you guys. Okay, I enjoy sharing food hauls, grocery hauls, snacks, things that we're eating, because when I am trying to stay on track, I just want to like get other people's ideas. I think that it's helpful, and it's also a good reminder like, oh, you know, that doesn't look like too hard or that bad. And so hopefully, hopefully it helps somebody who's kind of trying this. Or just want something new. But this heats up for like a minute before you want to use it. And I'm going to cut up my tomato. I think if you had a giant like heirloom tomato, that would be amazing too. Haven't been able to find those down here, so this is pretty much what we can find. So. Just trying to block people who are saying things that are weird. I feel like I need 19 hands. Okay, just like give me somebody like moderate comments, cook, wash your tomatoes. Yes, I agree. Meal prep is the key to weight loss. So I lost about 130 pounds, gained a little bit of it back, and now I'm in the process of trying to lose it back off, I weighed this morning. When I decided to start like going back, being more diligent was like 3 months ago. And so anyways, I'm down 20 pounds, but it's taken me about 3 months. But overall, I'd lost like 130. Where is the knife I want? I like a knife that's not serrated for tomatoes because I just want it to be like nice and smooth. So I have not too much before I'm back about what I was when we moved here. Okay, cutting up my tomato, and we're gonna fry it. Just get it nice and warm and yummy. Before we do that, I'm not, in case you didn't know, I'm not a professional cook. In case it surprises anyone, but I am putting butter in here and I'm gonna put my bread in and let it kind of cook. The keto bread doesn't taste amazing, but it's low carb, and you can put this on regular bread if you're not doing low carb. But if you put butter on it and you grill it, it's actually not that bad. So this is something I can kind of make relatively fast, and it's yummy. And I'm gonna do 3 because Adam will come in, he'll smell it, he'll probably want some, even though he said he didn't want one, so I'll make an extra just in case. We leave for vacation the 29th. So excited. It's gonna be just so much fun. So this is what I didn't want to happen. I have PCOS, I can gain weight kind of easily. So I was like, if I just have a wild summer all summer, then a wild vacation, I could really put me back a year or 2. So that's why I'm working on it. Okay, so I'm gonna cut up about 2 medium-sized tomatoes. Barbie, you're 6 years old and I remind you of your daughter? Oh, well, thank you. That's such a sweet compliment. How old is everybody? Do they care to share their age? Somebody was asking me today, like, how old are you? I had to think about it. I was like, I think I'm 36, but I'm 36 years old. How old are you? How many kids do you have? Drop it below. Okay, so while this is doing, I'm gonna make some TrimFit. I haven't had it yet today. We were out of bottled waters. I'm getting a late start to, I did things today, but TrimFit and greens, I did things today. I was productive. I just am like, I haven't moved my body yet, and I haven't eaten yet, which is not great. It's late here. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But all I had was tuna, and I was like, I do not want more tuna. It's not even the good tuna. It's like the emergency tuna, and I just didn't want it. So I was like, he went to the store while I was doing stuff, and I thought I'd do this, and I'm hungry. I'm like actually very hungry. I got up earlier and kind of saw stars, and I was like, I've got to get food. Okay, let's check on our little, not quite browned yet. I love hangout videos. I think they are so fun. 60 and 2 boys, 47, 3 kids. Kristen's 39. Kimberly's 50. Everybody's all over the range. 56. Joey says don't burn your bread. You know me too well. I could accidentally burn it. Okay, then I just put a little bit more butter, and half it, I'm gonna flip them over and put like a little thing under where it's gonna live. Perfect. Same thing here. Like take a tiny, it's like a quarter of a pad, I guess. I just like pop it on there, and it ends up making it to where your bread's like nice and buttery. When you flip it. So I butter both sides because the bread does not taste great. Keto bread just kind of tastes not amazing. If I was just doing regular bread, you don't have to do that. But okay. That's doing. I'm gonna take this like a little pan. Just put that on low. And I'm going to cook my tomatoes. You can do it in oil, butter, whatever. This is just regular butter, and it tastes pretty good. So when this goes, I could have already had that doing. It's actually kind of a little hard to talk, do a live, read comments, and not burn your food at the same time. If we pull this off, it will be amazing. 53, 59, you have 1 boy, 7 grandchildren. That is amazing. 57. Ah, this is so fun. Oh, Denise, you had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday. Your oldest son owns a boutique hotel in Vega Alta, Cerro Gordo, 10 minutes to Toronto. That's right where I live. That is so fun. You'll have to send me a message and tell me which hotel. We have family that come to town sometimes, and I would love to help support him. And like, that's so cool. I will say this area, people are just incredibly kind and welcoming, and how many strangers, like phone numbers I have that are like, oh, you're new? Here, let me give you my phone number, and if you need anything, call me anytime. And like, but they actually mean it. It's beautiful. Okay, ricotta cheese. This is where everything amazing happens with this. Okay, I'm just gonna like dollop it on. I want to burn my fingers, but I can like smear it out. Un momento. Just easier to do when it's not on a hot skillet. I'm like a little accident prone anyways. So I don't know why I'm doing it like this. I could literally, this is a hot pan, I could do it this way. It's the live jitters. I'm doing too many things. I've got like half a TrimFit made. I haven't put my lid on it. There's like stuff everywhere. I'm hungry. Oh my goodness. 44, 71, 66. One, 2 sons, 7, 4 grandchildren. You have such a good, huge family. Okay. Great. So you're going to put these in, and you're going to put salt and pepper on them, and take out the one that I've plopped in. That's like this. This is not a hard sandwich. I'm just making things really weird. But this is not hard at all. Okay, so you're going to take it. Put ricotta on your bread. If you're really starving, don't even do anything else. Just eat ricotta, and it's delicious. Okay. This ricotta is like not super old. It's like fresh from the grocery store. nutrition. Yeah, so this morning I weighed, I was 169. I have not been focusing too much on like scale victories because, well, the scale hasn't been moving a ton and I didn't want to get discouraged. But today I was like, okay, if I just keep at it every day, I'm building muscle, I'm sore, I did a big leg workout yesterday, and I'm just working on it. But I do like to share realistic things of what happened like daily, because sometimes you can just feel like you're the only one doing like a health journey alone, and I don't want anyone to ever feel like that. It's like, hey, this takes time, but will you be happy? Like less than 3 months ago, we decided to start like adding a GLP-1, to start like eating healthier, like different things, really try and like, I was already being pretty active, but I was still eating like some foods I probably shouldn't. And now it's like, okay, well, 3 months later, yes, I am glad I'm feeling less out of breath and all these things. Ooh, I'll have to check her out. Meal prep Mamacita. Yum. Okay. Now that my bread is not like so hot that I can't touch it, it's just buttered bread with ricotta. I know things are good when my husband's really dramatic and he'll be like, oh my gosh, you should start a restaurant. Like, this is the best thing you have ever made. Like, when he says stuff like that, you're like, well, that's a little ridiculous. It's not that good, but it was really good. And we have been eating this multiple times a week. Just don't want my tomatoes to like stick. Here in a second, I'm gonna flop them over. Just knock over everything. There went the salt. Perfect. And ricotta really doesn't have like a ton of flavor. It's pretty creamy, but not a lot of flavor. So I do salt it for the bread, and then I'll also put like a little everything, put bagel seasoning on it, and then it'll be prettier if you do it like this. It's like sprinkle. Then let's flop these little guys over. So these are almost like a stewed tomato. Then I'm gonna put pepper on them. So it's gonna be really hot tomato that will go down on your cheese. It's gonna make everything so melty, so creamy. Like cracking up that he brought me a fake, or like a real palm leaf. Also, just there's something about tomato, anything cooking in butter, it just smells absolutely divine. Pepper. So Sandra, I'm taking, it's called from Make Wellness. It's a all natural GLP-1. So it's called Lean. And I started taking it before France because I was like, well, what could it hurt? And I had lost weight on vacation and then kind of stayed consistent, like about the same. And I was like, what would happen if I started like dieting too? And so that's when I guess started dieting too. And now I am down 20 pounds total. So today's my 20-pound mark. I was at 189 and now I'm at 169. Can't really tell this is what I'm wearing, but it's what it is. But again, has taken me just a little bit to get there, but really that's not awful. On my own, I wasn't doing it at all, so it wasn't cutting it. So I just have some unrealistic expectations where I'm like, I want to eat healthy for about 5 days and look like a Victoria's Secret model, and that's kind of what I want to do, but that's not realistic either. But it was affordable and had a lot less like health side effects. We've also been talking about like having a baby, which is so weird because sometimes I'm like, we cannot do that. And then like this month, like had my cycle again, and I was like, oh, I'm not pregnant. Like, it's so bizarre. But yet I have times where I'm like, there's definitely no way we can have another baby. And then yet I was still disappointed, like that I don't know, that it didn't happen again. But anyways, but she recommended I could take that and help balance my blood sugar, and I could still take it if I was pregnant. So that's how I went that direction. And it's natural, like it helps you create your own GLP-1. So if you wanted to do something that's a little more natural, you can do that. So I'm just doing that and TrimFit and my other like used supplements, like probiotics, greens, regular stuff I've been doing. But the biggest thing I've done recently is just cutting out all the things. Okay, so here you go. Chef Courtney has prepared an amazing dish. Show it to you. I wish you could smell it because between the basil and just like tomato, the butter. Can't really smell the cheese, but I'm gonna be using all of the basil he got me because let's see, I wonder if he'll come eat some of this. Hey Adam! Hey, you wanna come eat a bite of this and see how you like it? It's really hot, we have to wait for it to cool. Okay. But I'm not giving up. And I will say I have not had like major cravings. I've been taking that GLP-1 every day. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons I've been able to stick with it this time is because I really haven't been like starving and I haven't been really wanting other foods. And that has made a big difference that like that food noise hasn't been super strong. So I think that makes a difference. All right, I'm gonna salt this just a tiny bit more.
I think I gotta get a new computer.
Do you have a new computer?
Yeah, computer.
I'm sorry. Okay. Want one of these?
Which one am I getting?
Got your own plate.
This
But
mine?
it might be a little hot to try it yet.
Did you saute the tomatoes?
Yes, it's hot though. Like, feel
What's
it.
that?
Yes, it is. It'll burn the here. No! Here, you gotta come where they can see it. Everybody likes a good. Okay, tell me, rate this meal.
So good.
How much do you like it?
I love these. I think if you get those Roma tomatoes, it makes a big difference.
Like this kind? I like the heirlooms. The huge ones. I haven't found the huge ones. But this one works great because it's like
This is
stewed.
amazing. That's amazing.
It's so good. If you're not doing keto, put some. I'll show you what to put on it if you're not doing. Also, the smell of the basil.
It's not really
You can
keto.
even put basil in your butter. That'll be good.
It's not really keto. It's just super low carb.
Super low carb. Okay, this is a balsamic vinegar glaze, but it's 9 carbs, so I'm not putting any on it. So 9 carbs for a tablespoon. Do you how many carbs do you think's in a drizzle?
Put it on one corner. Like, not a drizzle, just one corner.
Yeah, this is like
That's it.
one
Just
carb.
one.
That's like a carb, probably. Just enough that it's delicious. Anyways. All right, friends. Holy cow, you're down 107 pounds? I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. Okay, we buttered the bread, and when you butter the bread and like toast it, actually the keto bread isn't awful then. But on its own, I will tell you it's not super great.
That's not too bad.
Oh man. Oh mercy. It's like, I could eat like 45 of these a week. It's just so delicious. It is low carb bread. Buttered. Okay, friends. Well, I'm gonna eat this. And it is messy, so I'm gonna hop off here. But, I hope you have the best day. I'm gonna look, actually, let's sit together. I'm gonna look through questions. Or if you don't care if I eat while we do this. Because I didn't really get to answer questions very well. Hang on. Okay. So, we got our AC replaced in our kitchen today. We've been without air conditioning. in the kitchen, which kitchens get hot, and it has been out for like a month. They came out and tried to fix it and all these different things, and it's just been hot in here, and now it's like, ooh, it's freezing in our kitchen. So nice. Okay, look at this. This is like the perfect bite. It's got basil, tomato, cheese. I love these, it's so fun. Such a good lunch. So I am counting carbs. So I'm trying to stay under 25 a day. Ooh, you like Dave's keto bread? Jennifer, I have never tried it. Where do you get that at? Okay, so I do have a discount. I put the link in the description of the video for that make product, but and then for Beautiful You, I have a discount code for 25% off if you do a subscription and my code. But for the GLP-1, you get 10% off, and you take 2 tablets a day. I take them both at the same time, either on an empty stomach or, you know, when you're feeling like, ugh, my empty stomach's gonna make me a little queasy with medicine, I'll eat a jerky stick. It's ricotta cheese. It's so delicious. Just such a yummy snack. So I like sharing these types of videos because it is hard sometimes to think of just something new to eat. And I just love it. Like, if I can make it, it's so good. Ooh, Sheila. She said she would add some balsamic dressing while the tomatoes are warming, so it soaks. That's so good. Okay, if you got the $15 U gift card, when does it expire? It expires tonight. Skip breakfast until 12 p.m. So I typically don't eat until after my lives. So like in the morning. The GLP-1, it does not have, it might have 20 milligrams of caffeine actually. It's not a high caffeine product. TrimFit on the other hand is, so if you are jittery or caffeine sensitive, or I love the TrimFit because I feel like, let's do this, you know? But if you are sensitive to caffeine, then I would do half a scoop or none. Donna, the GLP-1's been really good. Hang on, let me see. It might be, I think I have some in here, but it might be in my office. I have like 2 boxes going. Shoot. It's my little supplements. These are blood sugar monitors. These are this. It's in my office. But it works with branched chain amino acids. I was just gonna look at the caffeine on it. Just follow me. Got some cute stuff from Home Goods yesterday. So cute. Got some things to take on my trip. Okay, here we go. I better go back for my sandwich in a second. Okay, it's an Apticurb Trim Fast Complex with bioactive peptides. So it's peptide based. That's the biggest thing. It's like peptides for how it helps break down fat and helps burn visceral fat around your organs. That's the biggest part. But it really helps with helping you not be hungry. So, but this has 20 milligrams of natural occurring caffeine. So it's not like gonna make you jittery, but it's a natural occurring. But yes, it's from a company, it's Make Wellness, and the product is lean. So, and if I can ever lose weight while I'm on vacation, that's a good indicator to me that this is great. But anyways, I'm excited. I feel like 20 pounds in 3 months. It's really, really good for me. But and not to discount like all the other hard work like over the last years that I've done. It's just, I don't know. I wish it didn't, but my weight fluctuates some. So here we are. And it probably always will be. But Some people are like that. Really struggling with this tomato. It's okay. Ooh, that came around. The last comment about bread. Basically, there's true keto and fake keto. Even though it's low carb, it can raise in the fake keto. And so I wonder how I know the difference, Lori. Is there a certain brand? That would be infuriating to me if I was taking something, eating it, that tastes not so fin. The bread's not like, I give it like a 5. Not being generous. But so that would be frustrating if it's like, oh, I was eating keto bread, but it was making my insulin spike. But I do monitor my insulin, and it's amazing. Before I was doing keto and just eating like regular, like if I would eat fruit or fruit without a protein, or I would be like high, low, dip, crash, all of it. And now since doing this, it's made a huge difference to be that I'm more like this, but sometimes I'll go a little too long without eating. So I'm working on that. I didn't work on it well today. Should have done the tuna, but bleh. I didn't want that either. Mallory, we are done with the family visiting for now. We have 2 sets of cousins, my dad and his girlfriend. My sister was supposed to come down, but she had some stuff happen. She couldn't make it. She's probably going to come at the end of the summer. I lied. We're seeing family in France. And then Adam's mom is coming down and my niece is coming down. So I guess we will see family as soon as we get back. But it's not like, originally I thought I was going to have family staying with us the entire summer. And it's not like that. So it's all great. It's all worked out. It would have been great had they stayed the whole summer, but anyways, it's just felt like nice to every now and then get, your house a little quieter for a second. But my dad's currently in Tokyo, so. You guys have the best advice. Hi, Gail. I haven't seen your comments in a while. I see some of you guys over and over and over again. Lexi Kate, why are you laughing at me? No, let me see your outfit. Let me see those socks.
What's bad about my socks?
Let me show him that.
They're my comfort socks.
They are your comfort socks. Lexi Kate's coming in cute today, but check out these. Look at those cuties. She wears these with everything. She'll be like in a bathing suit and have these socks on. They're her little polar socks.
And they're fuzzy.
They're fuzzy.
And I'm making a bracelet right now.
Oh, you want to show me? I ordered you bracelet making stuff last night. I got this plastic string.
Oh, we got a new one?
We got a new AC unit. Hello. It's working. But it's like plastic string, and you can make like keychains and stuff, or you can make pets. And I got pony beads, and you can put it out in a shape. I thought Lola would like it.
She would love that.
They've been like really bracelet making lately. Do you have any on you? Yeah, look at all these she's made.
So I have this Moana bracelet that I made, and it's a V bracelet. And then I didn't make this one, but I got it. Sit it down. Oh, you guys can't read it, but it says Bahamas on it. So
I could just eat a basil salad, like as if it was lettuce. I love basil so much. Do you ever eat basil, Lex? You want to try it?
I have basil and like cucumber things.
Yeah, on cucumber sandwiches.
Yeah.
That's a good one. We haven't made those in a minute. I know it's cool. Do you want to use the remote and turn it off?
Of course.
Freezing. It's like, it says it's 73, but it feels like it is. Yeah, it says 73, but it feels like 60. That's a big one. She likes her room ice
freezing.
cold.
Because I literally just like wear blankets all the time. Because I don't care to wear anything else. But I'm making a Lilo and Stitch thing.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm going to the Lilo and Stitch movie tomorrow, the live action one, the new one. And I
Is
made
it IMAX?
It's the fancy one. Yeah. So it's really big, and in the one that we go to, it's I think is it like the biggest one in Puerto Rico?
I don't know.
I have no idea, but
It's the nicest theater I've ever been to.
it's kind of like a 3D theater, but it's not 3D. The only 3D movie there is the Mission Impossible one. Sorry, my cousin.
Is she on right now?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me see. Hi, Maria.
It's Willow.
So her and my niece FaceTime. Adam said earlier we were unloading groceries, and he was like, if you had to pay per minute of FaceTime, how much do you think you would be at?
I'd have to be a billionaire so I can pay for it. Yeah. But if I got paid, then I'd already be a billionaire because we're on the phone.
If you got paid for
about
FaceTiming?
24/7. Yeah.
They FaceTime a lot. They like curl their hair together. They do like skincare
We
together.
wake up together early in the morning, so it's just gonna be hard whenever we go to Europe.
Because you're on time.
Yeah, I told her. She's trying to do these dances, and she's like.
All right, you guys go do that. I'm gonna finish this, and I'll come see your bracelet.
I need to like stretch out my leg because I was sitting on my leg.
Okay.
Now it hurts.
Child.
Possible.
Hey.
You look like Sarah for a second.
Do I?
Yeah, for a second you look like Sarah.
Oh, people are saying happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have a lot of. I almost get out every single day, but I didn't today because I started on the bracelet.
Yes. All right, you do that. I'm gonna have help here too, actually. If you guys need help with anything, you can send me a message. Hopefully, people are saying what they keep their house at. So we keep our bedrooms at night very cold because I get really hot. You guys get
can't
hot.
sleep without it.
And so we sleep with our rooms cold. But during the day, we've kind of gotten like acclimated to our houses being warmer. I guess because
I think what we need
the
to
electricity is so expensive here, we
No,
don't like
but
run
what-
them all
what
the
we're
time,
supposed to
and
be
now
doing-
it's like cold.
What we're supposed to be doing is leaving them on because if you turn it off,
It's too expensive.
well, it's too expensive to also turn it off too.
No,
Yeah.
it's not how it works, kiddo.
Because if you well, it's different if you like turn it up. Because if you turn it up, then you turn it back down. It takes like all night to get it to that same temperature that you want it to be, and then you just turn it off.
Ellie wants to know if the cabinet's behind you, if the door's open. You want to show her what's in there? Dishes, and then I have a.
Oh, this is actually candles.
Those are candles,
Ooh,
and
I
then
know.
sorry, Maya. And then the other one is the embarrassing cabinet, which we can show you.
Not that bad. It's cute.
It's all paper plates.
It's paper plates because
and
we have an obsession,
and cute napkins.
and a little candle thing, and oh, Mom, did you know you have a cherry watering can?
Yeah, that's what I water the big plants out front with. Yes.
You use the whole.
The ones that used to be sitting on the front, not the back, right? Anyways, does anybody else love paper plates? I love them. Cute paper plates. I'm not even eating on a cute one right now. Bye, love you. But every time I'm at Home Goods, I look for cute. Just kick me in the face. But Dad got you guys Dr. Pepper.
Ooh,
I know. Pace yourself, one a day.
I don't really like Dr. Pepper that much,
But yes, so it has storage in it, and basically it's just like decorative candles and dishes is kind of what's hidden in there. But so every time I'm at Home Goods, I will look for like napkins. They have the cutest napkins, and I will look for really cute paper plates. And I just think if you have people over, so I use the cheap ones like from like the grocery store.
Shout out to Nutella.
Shout out to Nutella. Oh, Lexi's like, if you want to sponsor me, I'll eat Nutella all day long.
Yes.
I
Because these
love
things
these.
are actually like the best things ever, and they're so much more easy to eat than the ones that you have to dip in, because they're just,
And Nutella be ready.
yeah.
But I love napkins and I love paper plates. And I think if we have people over, or even like if I'm cooking for the kids, I love to put it for myself. I just end up doing this. Even though I actually enjoy a cute paper plate, I should probably do it for myself too. But I love it more like if you're, because you can give them something that's not fancy, like a chicken nugget. But it feels fancy if everybody has matching plates and napkins. So, it's so cute. But at some point I'm like, I have to like stop. We do use them, but they're just so cute. I'm like, these have strawberries and these have dogs eating cake. Like, they're so adorable. And I'll show you a couple of them just in case anyone else appreciates. No one else. It's really me that appreciates them, but I'll show you some cute ones. And then I am gonna hop off. Veda's napping right now, so she'll be up any minute. Okay, I got these yesterday. There's strawberries with smiley faces. And then I got this little dessert plate, and they had matching napkins, which is like just such a win for me, because you're like, oh, they match. So good. So I got those. Other ones we have, same thing. They had these. I got matching napkins. These little like strawberries. You could even like plate these on top of each other, like this and this. It's like, it's the little things in life. I don't really spend, like, I don't have a lot of designer things. I've worked with like collabs with like vintage boho bags, or I get most of my like clothes like a credit or something, or it's like those things make me so happy, like the little things where I'm just like so much joy. Like this one had a mermaid on it. Open it just for you. And you would think I host a lot. I have a lot of kids, but how cute. And it just changes your whole vibe of like, pizza night looks totally different with cute plates and cute napkins. And my kids appreciate them, I appreciate them. And then we have cute dishes for like regular plates. But I just love, I did not have matching dishes for like the first decade of my adult life. I had like just random dishes that I'd gotten from a grandparent, or like different thing, you know, you just had like a mismatch of dishes, and I don't know, it just brings me so much joy. So, all right, friends, obsessed. I know strawberries are just so cute. Okay, I'm gonna hop off here and try and get a few things done before Veda wakes up from her nap. So anyways, love you guys, have the best day, and I will talk to you later.